Two shapeshifters who look beautiful but are also deadly. Who will win in a battle between Rapunzel and Mystique? Welcome back, Nerd Squad! It's me, and this is my channel. Before we start, all the information used is added in the description box below. Also, at the end of the video, if you want more matchups like this, then let us know, because we love bringing them to you. Now, let's begin! For our first fighter, we have Rapunzel is known for her long magical hair, which grants her shape-shifting abilities. She has no control over how she transforms, as it happens subconsciously when she feels emotions strongly. These transformations can be very drastic. Sometimes she looks exactly like her animal counterpart, and other times only parts of her body change. This shows that Rapunzel may not have complete control over her powers yet, but they are still very useful in a fight. Rapunzel is able to transform into an assortment of animals, including a cat, a deer, a lizard, and even a wolf. We know that she can also turn into any type of snake, because when Mother Gothel chopped off her hair, she turned into one. And we know that she can transform into many different kinds of birds, because when she was trying to find out what animals she could turn into, she started with a hummingbird. When that didn't work, she tried a hawk, then a dove, and finally, a bluebird. So far, she hasn't been able to turn herself into a dragon. But considering how much damage one swipe from her tail did to Mother Gothel's tower, we can assume that a dragon would be pretty powerful. One of those interesting things about Rapunzel's shape-shifting is that whenever she uses it, it causes her hair to grow. This means that her hair is physically changing along with her. Her hair grows longer, thinner and lighter, the more she shifts, and it eventually becomes white. Once her hair is completely white, she loses all of her powers and becomes mortal. During her fight with Mother Gothel, her hair turned from its normal brown to blonde, then purple, then blue, then gray, and finally white after she used up all of her magic. However, she was still able to use her frying pan and combat skills to defeat Mother Gothel. Without her magic, Rapunzel would probably be weaker than most of the opponents that she's fought, but she is definitely skilled with her frying pan, and is a pretty good fighter, even without her magic. In fact, in the series, she is trained by Lance and other members of the Royal Guard. Plus, she's also had quite a bit of practice fighting against Mother Gothel. For our second fighter, we have Mystique. Mystique is a mutant with the ability to shapeshift into anyone or anything. Unlike Rapunzel, Mystique does have control over her powers. She can change the size, shape, and form of her body at will. This includes changing the shape of individual parts of her body, such as her eyes. She can also heal injuries and illnesses, although it takes a lot of concentration. Because of this, she prefers to focus on changing the shape of her whole body. Mystique is able to completely change her appearance using this power. She can take on the exact features of someone she has seen before, down to their fingerprints and even their scent. She can also change the appearance of her clothes and magically create new outfits for herself. That's why Mystique is often seen wearing tight leather pants, even though she knows that when she changes back to her true form, the clothes will rip to shreds. Although Mystique has no upper limit to the number of transformations she can perform, each transformation requires a great deal of effort. If she pushes herself too hard, she might injure herself. Since Mystique's shapeshifting allows her to alter her physical form, she doesn't have a true gender. She can take on either male or female features, depending on the situation. Mystique is also able to disguise herself as other mutants. This means that she can copy their powers, too. However, she can only maintain these disguises for 24 hours at a time before having to return to her true form. While disguised, she cannot use her powers to their full capacity, and can only change her appearance in small ways. Other than her shape-shifting abilities, Mystique is also an expert martial artist. Spy, assassin, thief, swordswoman, marksman, driver, and pilot. She's had extensive training in weaponry, hand-to-hand combat, and military tactics. She's also highly intelligent, skilled in strategy, and capable of formulating plans in virtually every situation. As a spy, she has undergone extensive training in stealth, infiltration, espionage, sabotage, disguise, acting, and interrogation. Additionally, She is a master manipulator and is well-versed in deception and psychology. She's also proficient in multiple languages. In short, Mystique is a fierce opponent, and she shouldn't be underestimated. Now that we've gone over both of their abilities, it's time to decide who will win in a battle between Rapunzel and Mystique. Let the battle begin. Mystique would probably win this fight, but it would be close. Rapunzel has some pretty strong animal instincts. I mean, when she was a lizard, she was able to climb up the side of Mother Gothel's tower and blend in with the plants. She was also able to sense danger through smells and sounds. If Rapunzel was able to get close enough to Mystique, she could definitely give her a run for her money. Mystique is a really good fighter and has way more experience battling than Rapunzel. I think that Mystique would have a hard time taking Rapunzel down, though. Because no matter how many times she hit her, Rapunzel would just keep coming back with more and more animal instincts. Plus, Rapunzel's got that healing factor, too. She may not be able to regenerate limbs, but she can definitely knit up a stab wound or two. Either way, though, I don't think either one of them would hold back during this fight. Both Mystique and Rapunzel are motivated by the desire to protect their loved ones. They both have a strong sense of loyalty and are willing to do whatever it takes to keep their friends safe. This determination would make them relentless fighters, even against a powerful opponent like each other. Ultimately, I think Mystique would win this fight, though, because she is just more experienced and skilled in battle. Not to mention, she's taken on way more powerful opponents than like Magneto. Yeah, that guy's pretty powerful. I don't think Mystique would have a problem taking down Rapunzel, but it would definitely be a challenge. Who do you think would win in a battle between Rapunzel and Mystique? Do you want to see more fairy tale characters go head-to-head? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell icon to make sure you want to miss any of our awesome videos. You can also check out more of our videos by clicking the links on the screen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.